At the start of the movie, a truck driver is shown whose truck was being sprayed with disinfectant. The driver asks the tip, "Why all these protocols?" The answer is, "There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just that a medicine has been found inside a very large slime slab. That's why all this was done." The driver also turns around and moves forward, and in the end, a deer accident happens to his truck, which he ignored and moved forward. But from behind, we saw that the deer was alive again, and it was just a sign of danger. On the other hand, we meet Shok-Mu, who was fighting with his ex-wife on the phone, because she was calling her daughter to stay with her on her birthday, and Shok-Mu didn't want to go. When he went home, he found out that his daughter was also going to her mother on her birthday, so unwillingly, now he has to listen to his daughter. They set out on a journey. They were in the car, but they had to take the train to Busan City. The train was ready to leave at the station, and they also got on the train. At low speed, the train had just started running. Suddenly, a girl got inside the train. Her leg was injured as if someone had cut it, so much so that her entire leg was blue. Before leaving the train station, Su Yang, the daughter of Shok-Mu, noticed that a strange commotion broke out at the station, where people were attacking other people and biting them. There is a passenger Yoon Suk in this train. He tells the attendant of the train that no one has been leaving the washroom for a long time. There was a madman inside who was just saying that everyone will die, no one will survive. In the second apartment of this train, we are also shown that injured girl, who suddenly fainted. Seeing her in this state, the attendant calls the medical emergency, and it is seen that suddenly, that girl was standing behind her alive in a strange way. Here, Su Yang, who had come for the washroom, without telling her dad, he gets scared by not seeing his daughter Su Yang near him, and he goes out to find her. While here, this girl had suddenly attacked the attendant. She was afraid of him and ran to the other compartment. As soon as this girl was bitten, she also turned into a zombie, and then these two zombies together attacked the baseball team sitting in this compartment of the train. Whoever they were biting, they were also becoming infected and turning into zombies. And in the same way, the number of zombies had increased a lot in this compartment. The attendant, who had come to find his daughter, also feels this commotion happening in the other compartment. And Su Yang also hears people's screams and comes out of the bathroom. Suddenly, a lot of people come out of this compartment to save their lives and go to the C.O.Q compartment. And he keeps seeing ghosts. He didn't understand anything about what happened here. And then when he saw a zombie attacking the chief with his own eyes, he also understood that it was not safe to stand here. He turns back where his daughter was and picks up his daughter and quickly goes to a compartment. Here, a passenger named Zhangwa was standing near the washroom with his wife. When he also fell asleep in the other compartment, he also told his wife to get out of the washroom quickly. In the meantime, she left the washroom and Zhangwa saw that a man was climbing on a woman and biting her. To save that woman, Zhangwa helped him. But then he also realized that there were a lot of zombies that he had to save. He first tells his wife to run to the compartment which was closed by Shoutmo. But Shoutmo sees both of them and opens the compartment again. And somehow Zhangwa managed to close the door before the zombies came to this compartment. But the zombies were now knocking this door as if they were going to break the wall and attack everyone inside. Then a man from behind advises them to hide this door. When the zombies don't come, they won't attack us. So they hide their compartment from the newspapers. Now everyone was watching the news on TV in this compartment where it was being told that a pandemic has come in the whole country. A virus has come from which people are becoming zombies by getting infected. There are riots everywhere, and to end all this, the government has to burn the city. Now they had heard the news, and suddenly there was an announcement in this compartment in which the driver was telling them that they won't stay in the next city. The train will go straight to the city of Busan. The passenger named Yongshu, whom we have seen before, contacts the management of Intercom and asks what is going on in the train. The answer is that the manager was not even with him. He tells Yongshu that whatever we are doing, this order has come from a control center. Meanwhile, the train comes to a station and people see that a lot of other people were knocking on the windows of the train and asking for help, while behind them, a lot of zombies were attacking people and infecting them. They were also turning them into zombies, and a lot of people were dying from the attacks of zombies. Seeing all this, everyone watches their mobile phones where there were many videos in which zombies were attacking people. Yongshu tells everyone that to end this virus, he has closed many districts and many cities. And the cities where there are more zombies, those cities will be burned. The only request from the rest of the people is that they will be safe as long as they stay in their homes. After that, the train goes again at full speed, and after a while, there is another announcement in the train in which all these passengers were being told that the train will stop at the next station and the military will secure all these people. That is, all their lives will be saved from these zombies. After this announcement, Seok-ho notices that a man named Young-suk was talking to someone on the phone, and while listening to him, Seok-ho found out that the city where these people are going to stay is not on the list of cities that the government has given which does not have zombies. That is, the station where these people are going to stay and the city is full of zombies. He wants to call his daughter by standing near Sang-hwa. Seok-ho actually called one of his clients who used to live in the same city. Seok-ho says that my daughter is with me, can you come to help us? To which the man says, no, we have been quarantined, but yes, if you help yourself a little, then I will also help you. After getting off at the station, instead of going to the main gate, exit the other gate of the station and then I will be able to help you. Seok-ho said all this, the madman also heard it here. Anyway, the train also reaches the station where the military has already been waiting for them. But when these people get off at the station, they see that there was no one here. The train's driver and chief also came out of the train, who runs to Young-suk and tells him that we got off here wrong, we shouldn't have gotten off here. This city has also been closed and what is open now is only the city of Busan. Young-suk requests the driver to please get off this zombie compartment from this train and take us to Busan safely, but it was also a little difficult to do because all the passengers were heading towards the station. He tells Young-suk to go and call all the passengers back. We can't get off this zombie compartment from here, but yes, this is the station. Let's see if we can find another empty train. Here at the station, everyone was getting off from the main gate, but Seok-ho took his daughter to the other gate and behind him was a madman who had heard his call. So-yeon asks her dad, why are we going the other way? Then her dad tells her that someone will come to help us there. Hearing this, So-yeon also wanted to call other people, but her dad forbids her to do so and this thing makes her sad. During their conversation, a man comes in front of them. The man who was going to help them wants to run to him. Seok-ho also follows him and calls his client to find out if he is the same man, but when he called, he found out that his client had not yet come to the station. It was someone else who was attacked by a zombie, and now in front of their eyes, this man has also become a zombie. On the other side, everyone was heading towards the main gate. They see that all the military officers present there have now turned into zombies. Seeing this, they were about to attack them, but as soon as the time was up, they started running back to the station. Sang-ho picked up his pregnant wife and took her to the other side of the elevator so that they could quickly reach the top. And here, where Seok-ho, So-yeon, and that madman were, there were also a lot of zombies who had attacked the first zombie. These people were going to attack that madman too, but he also started running back. As soon as Seok-ho starts running back, he sees from a distance that a zombie is going to attack his daughter. Before his daughter becomes a zombie, Sang-ho enters here at the right time, who saves So-yeon by kicking the zombie away. Now they all get together again and hide behind a door inside the station. As soon as they were coming back, Seok-ho attacks a zombie and that madman saves him by putting his jacket on the zombie's face. Behind the door where they all went, Sang-ho sees that madman coming from a distance and opens the door and keeps it open until Seok-ho doesn't come there. Although opening the door so late could have been dangerous for them. These people now quickly go to the train where they see behind Sang-ho that there are a lot of zombies on the windows above the train. These windows will break in a while. Now she was thinking that suddenly that window broke and a lot of zombies came to the train, from which a zombie fell down. This zombie would have attacked them, but they noticed that the zombie had broken his bones due to falling down, so he could not attack them. Unfortunately, they survived. Sang-ho's wife helps the fallen passenger and takes him to the train door. As soon as they enter the train, zombies also attack their train. Young-suk now tells the manager to tell the driver to run this train quickly and take us away from here. But a pair of baseball players say to them, no, you can't do this because some of my team are still alive at the station and their lives are in danger. But Young-suk didn't care about anyone. Young-suk now starts torturing the manager, because of which he has to signal the driver to run even though he doesn't want to. But here at the station, we are shown that Sang-ho, Seok-ho, that crazy man and many baseball players were still trying to escape from the zombies. But when they get close to the train, two zombies attack two baseball players and Seok-ho quickly saves the last baseball player. Sang-ho was left behind. Seok-ho was helping him to get on the train, but there were many zombies behind him. Anyone could get on the train, so he runs and picks up a police shield lying on the ground and throws it at all. the zombies and gets on the train finally. The train was caught. Seo-K-ho, Sang-ho and the baseball players were all in a separate compartment while the rest were in another compartment. Seo-K-ho wanted to find his daughter, but when Sang-ho called his wife, Sang-ho found out that they were all trapped in the 13th compartment. A baseball player who had a team member with other people told his partner that they were all in compartment 15, and among these compartments there are many more which are filled with zombies. Sang-ho was not scared. He wanted to save his wife, so he got ready. Seo-K-ho was ready to help him, and now the baseball player, these three opened the door and went to the first compartment where the zombies were attracted by the sound of the door opening, but now Sang-ho was not scared of them. He grabbed each zombie's gauze and started breaking it while the baseball player hit many zombies with his baseball bat and Seo-K-ho with his fighting skills. After all the zombies in this compartment, they went to the next compartment where all the baseball players were. The second baseball player was shocked to see them. He was seeing his friends in this condition. He couldn't kill them. He panicked and Sang-ho took him away and fought with these baseball players. Seo-K-ho also kills these people with a baseball bat, and with great difficulty they reach the next compartment. When they reached the next compartment, the train was passing through a tunnel. In this darkness, they noticed that these zombies were behaving strangely. Here Seo-K-ho makes noise on the other side and all these zombies start running away, and this way the AVA doesn't have to fight with any zombie in this compartment, and very easily it gets in the middle of these two compartments. After coming here, they decided that they won't fight with zombies. The train now passed through the next tunnel. At that time, these people will cross the compartment. As soon as the train enters another tunnel, these people go inside the other compartment a little ahead. They put a sound on the phone and throw it to the other side. After hearing the noise, the zombies start running in the opposite direction, and without fighting they get a chance to run from this compartment. Finally, now these people had reached the toilet of compartment 13. After seeing their family, they took a deep breath of relief. After reaching here, Baseball Bray messaged his other friend and told him that they have reached compartment 13. Now they have to go to compartment 15. After hearing this, she gets very excited, and here, sitting in this compartment, she tells everyone that the rest of the people are also here. But after hearing this, Yeon-suk got angry. She said that we won't open the door of our compartment. If someone gets infected with them, we will lose our lives. After hearing this, Yeon-suk is very sad, and listening to Yeon-suk, the rest of the people also seal this door with their clothes. It can be seen that the train has now reached the next tunnel to pass the next two compartments. They didn't have to run from the zombies because they had learned the trick to escape from the zombies. These people rush on the luggage track, after which Seok makes a noise in the opposite direction and the zombies go to the other side, and in this way, these people came down from the luggage track without any danger. These people could have gone to the next compartment, but unfortunately where that crazy man fell down and the train also came out of the tunnel at any time, zombies could see them. Seok, for his help, drops him in the compartment and tells him to stay quiet, but then again, by mistake, that crazy man's foot fell on a soda can, and in this way, a lot of zombies, now they had no choice except to run away. They both run away and the zombies also run towards them on the other side. Sang-ho was waiting for them. As soon as he comes inside, he tries to close the door of the compartment but failed because the zombie came in the middle of the door. From here, these people had to go to compartment 15, but his door was sealed. The baseball player calls his partner so that he can open the door. The girl's mouth was closed and all these people were caught. He didn't want the rest of the people to come to this compartment. Here we see that the zombie has bitten Sang-ho's hand, and now or never, he will also get infected. Seeing this, he decides that he will not go to the other compartment. Seok tells him to go to the other compartment quickly, and also that you take care of my wife. I am not moving forward. I am tired of this fight here. On the other side, the baseball player fights with his team and tries to take his partners inside this compartment. These people were also trying to open the door. As soon as the baseball player opened the door and went inside, Yeon-suk closed the door on his arm. Seeing this, Seok got angry and broke the door. These people came inside, but now on the other side, the zombies were also running towards them. Seeing him die, his wife was crying, but Seok pulled him to the other side. As soon as he came inside the compartment, Seok was very angry with Yeon-suk because he was not letting the door open, and because of him, Sang-ho's life was taken. He goes and slaps him, and making this action an issue, Yeon-suk tells everyone, look, he is dying, he must be infected. Looking down from his compartment, everyone tells him to leave from this compartment. He had no other option but to leave from Here looking at him, his daughter says, "Dad, I will come with you." Sang-ho's wife also starts following him, and the two remaining players of the baseball team looking at all this. The crazy man whose SEOK help goes to the other compartment. After leaving from here, he seals his compartment from the other side, but he does not see his people. As soon as he sees his sister sitting in the other compartment like a zombie, she gets emotional and opens the door, and like this, all the zombies attack them. Suddenly, this train also stopped. They found out that there was an accident on this track and they had to take a new train. Fortunately, this accident happened at a station. The train driver announces that the remaining people should get off so that they can take another train and start their journey. It is seen that in compartment 15, in which all the zombies had attacked from that compartment, Young-suk and the manager were hiding in a toilet. The announcement was heard here too to save their lives. They also wanted to leave, but Young-suk pushed her towards the zombies by deceiving her, because of which the zombies attacked her and Young-suk got a chance to move forward. Despite all this, some zombies were still behind Young-suk. To escape them, he throws the baseball player towards the zombies and the zombies attack him. Like this, Young-suk got down and the baseball player's partner grabbed him and sat down. He didn't want to move forward alone. His entire team was dead. The zombies' partner attacks him, and this is the end of both. Where Young-suk was running, there are a lot of zombies behind him. The conductor who was coming to help him, Young-suk also saves his life by making him a victim of zombies. The madman was trapped under a compartment where there were a lot of zombies. Shok-pung tries to get out of this place. After getting out, he gets his daughter and Sang-hwa's wife out of here before he can get the madman out, breaking the train's windows. A lot of zombies fall down and the madman sacrifices his life to save these three. He stops the zombies. Shok-pung was running towards the train which was coming with the driver, and there were a lot of zombies running behind them. There is a point when these zombies collide with each other and fall down, but still, there were a lot of zombies behind them. Shok-pung managed to get his daughter and Sang-hwa's wife on the train before he could get on the train. Shok-pung realizes that a lot of zombies were there. With the train, he tries to get off the train and get rid of all the zombies, and he succeeds. Finally, all the zombies were killed. They open the train driver's cabinet where they see that the driver was infected, who attacks Shok-pung. When he sees him, Shok-pung ties himself to the train and manages to get Shok-pung off the train. But after all this, Shok-pung saw that he was bitten by a zombie, which means he wanted to get infected and become a zombie. Before this happened, Shok-pung takes his daughter and Sang-hwa's wife to the cabinet and tells them. Shok-pung tells his daughter to stay with the auntie. She will take care of you until you take the stuff to your mom. After saying this, Shok-pung gets off the train and his daughter screams because she knew that she would never meet her dad. Sang-hwa's wife takes care of her. They continue their journey, but at some point they were blocked, so they had to stop the train. After getting out of the tunnel, they saw a lot of military officers outside. The officers also saw them. They thought they would be zombies, they would also be infected, but then Suryan started singing a song which made them realize that they are survivors. That means they are safe, so they go and rescue the military, and while showing them, the story ends here.